There are two primary issues that a man has to deal with when he's in a relationship with a narcissistically abusive woman or otherwise self-absorbed or emotionally immature woman. What these two things are is that in modern society norms, the rules allow a woman to get away with throwing a fit, throwing a tantrum, being loud, being yelling, cussing out, being verbally abusive in private and in public. It's not necessarily seen as okay, but it's typically seen that somehow she's going to be in the right, because why would a woman be yelling if she wasn't? That gets weaponized very often against good men, but to shame and guilt and obligate them in private and in public. And these are the two challenges that men come up against with that. Is you dare not respond because the verbal salad that's going to be spewed out is going to be loud and it's going to be fast, and as you're trying to solve or address the issues, that gets skipped over and the issues get constantly shuffled and changed. So if you do speak out, you end up speaking up to be heard and then get accused of yelling out of nowhere. Ignore the entire scene that was just played out for the last 15 minutes, half an hour, day even. Just, oh, all of a sudden you yelled at me. So that's not really an option for a man to respond. Another option that's not available to a man to respond is to not respond, because then everything that he doesn't respond to will be held against him and used as ammunition to shame and guilt him later. So a man can't really respond or not respond to a verbally abusive woman in this day and age because it's seen as unacceptable. What recourse does that leave? Well, there's one that will be effective and one that won't be. The one that's not effective is to get aggressive back. That won't work. It does no one any good. And it may seem like the only option at the time, but I want to help you understand there are other options, and that one won't work. Okay, it's a guaranteed dead end. One that will work is to reevaluate, do you want to pay the price of being in a relationship with a person that puts you in a no-win situation? That's a question that only you can answer. I have chosen not to do that. I have chosen not to be in those relationships. A lot of people have chosen not to. A lot of people have chosen to stay in those for various reasons. There might be kids involved, there might be commitment, loyalty, other things. The choice is yours. Just know the price you're going to pay.